name is Bassam right here, but unfortunately I have to go for another seal deal, wish me luck, for another $6 million. So I have to invest my time out right now, and my colleague Dom in the back, hey Dom, she's gonna continue the lovely afternoon all the way till 6 p.m. inshallah. And with that said, I will invite our speaker who's gonna come up very shortly, Mr. Martin. He's a public relation officer for Luxurious Pro. Luxurious Pro Network Token, and from Project Attributes, Mr. Martin. Please, you're welcome on stage. Let's give him another round of applause. There you go. You're welcome. The spotlight.
Lovely to see you guys here. What I'm going to talk to you about is the Luxurious Pro Network Token. Quickly about me, I have extensive experience in the cryptocurrency world, 7 years around there. Started investing early, started working with cryptocurrency companies early, got into Ethereum I think at $12, and although in 2017 bull run I felt like a young god because Ethereum and Bitcoin and everything was booming, around the corner was the 2018 crash, so the bubble burst. So I lost most of it. And that actually forced me to really look at the market and see what works, what doesn't, what projects succeed and why. And fast forward 4 years, and this extensive journey in cryptocurrency market has led me to the Luxurious Pro Network Token. And I'm super grateful for that, by the way. So, what is luxury to you? Might be flying on a private jet, sipping some expensive champagne, going to the south of France. Might be chilling on your super yacht, going to discover new lands. Or maybe it's something more simple. You just want to sink your toes in the salty seawater in your nice mansion. Or maybe it's just the luxury of time. The time to enjoy your favorite books and do whatever you want to do with your time. Now I believe luxury can be accessible for all. And the main question in crypto always is, what's the next 100x moonshot coin? Am I right? And I'm trying to answer the question of, could LPN be your next 100x moonshot coin? The short answer is, in my extensive experience, I definitely see the high probability. So, yeah. Now, CoinMarketCap, who knows the site? Who visits it every day like me? Trying to find the best coins, checking up on LPN token, and so on. So, here, of course, you can find the Luxurious Pro Network Token. I'm not going to go too deep into the tokenomics of the coin. But, for example, what I really like about it is the capped supply of 80 million, because you need scarcity. One of the biggest differences between the old financial system and this awesome new cryptocurrency system is there is no unlimited money printing. And, for example, what gives Bitcoin value? It's the scarcity. It's 21 million coins, no more. Locked in the blockchain, written in the code, cannot be changed. Same applies for the Luxurious Pro Network Token. So, of course, you want to see some price action as well. So, in 1 year, the price of LPNT has grown 750%. So, if we rewind back to the March of last year, the price was around $1.50. So, not bad. So, very simply, what's the mission? The mission of LPNT is financial freedom for our community. But it's like a wider meaning, because financial freedom in the sense of getting free from the old financial system. You want to be free to transact, to be free to be your own bank, to have low transaction fees, etc., etc. But also the financial freedom of having that luxury that you choose for yourself. What is this? So I quickly want to talk about the team, because in my experience, what's really important, like the tech, yes, the tech has to be there, the tech has to be good, but what really sets apart a good crypto project is the team, the people behind it. And we have one of the most talented, one of the most hard-working people running and joining the community. So I introduce you to HProject. One of the coolest names in crypto at the moment. We have Satish Mostra. Super experienced guy in crypto. Came to crypto in 2014 already, a real crypto OG, and started LPN in 2020. We have Gurpreet Tantal, another hardworking, talented guy, 10 tons of experience. We have Ravinder Nagar, our Forex and crypto trading expert, 10 years of experience. So we know what we're doing, because we have the right team. Okay, let's talk about the tech a little bit as well. Of course, I hope all of you have, or if you don't yet, go get your LPNT wallet from all the major app stores. It's available. You can safely store all your crypto there. You can swap, you can stake, and of course get your LPNT on there. And the fun part is that the LPNT token is just getting started. So I'll just briefly go over some of the plans that are coming. So what's next? The team is hard at work building LPNT into a DAO. So many of you have heard the term, like a couple of years now, crypto has been going crazy over the term DAO. Who has heard of the term? Most of you. Who actually knows what it means? Some of you, I hope. So the abbreviation itself means decentralized autonomous organization. So an organization like a company, decentralized meaning there's no centralized power running it, it's all decentralized. And autonomous, I believe the definition was freedom to govern itself. So it's a self-governing company, basically. I'll try to explain a bit more. So what is a DAO? Very simply, I would say it's a community with common interests. We obviously have that. And a shared bank account. So just a quick example from DAOs that have had major success is Flamingo DAO. They started investing in NFTs late 2020. So $20,000 bought you 1% of their shares, and less than 2 years, like 1.5 years later, that same 1% share was $8 million. So their portfolio went from 10 million to 1 billion. So you see the opportunity here. And it was very simple. They just banded together in a community, banded their money together, and they had the right experts picking the right NFTs. So what sets apart a DAO? Very simply, transparency. So transparency meaning it's all on the blockchain. All of the transactions, all of the voting results, I'll get to that later, is on the blockchain. So we don't have to be worried about the obfuscation of data, unlike traditional organizations often have. Like there's not much transparency there, am I right? Another big point I want to bring to you is governance. So I just mentioned voting. This kind of ties into governance. Simply it means that everyone that has purchased the membership of the DAO has an influence in its decisions. So the more tokens you have, the more voting power you have on those decisions. So no one person decides for everyone else. Wish we had that in our current governments, huh? And the third point I want to make is the financial structure of a DAO. So possibly the most important part is an underlying financial structure, which in this case it's the LPN token, that will give participants of the DAO opportunity to get rewarded for the value they add. And they can also present suggestions about the plans and actions, vote on them, and that way you all have an influence in the decisions of LPNT going forward. And this brings me to a bit of an announcement. LPNT has acquired a DAO license. Exactly. That is very noteworthy. Also, a crypto license, just as noteworthy. And what does that mean? So LPNT is fully secure and compliant with the laws and regulations. And in my experience in the crypto world, working with many, many companies, this is huge, as no big players like financial institutions, big whales, will even give a second look to a crypto that is non-compliant with regulation, because it's just too dangerous. Another announcement, LPNT is now BSC20 compatible on the Binance Smart Chain. I love the reaction. BSC is the decentralized Binance Smart Chain, so now LPNT is also tradable within the BSC blockchain, allowing even more trading pairs, liquidity, and allows you basically to more freely exchange all of your LPNT. Now let's get to some really exciting future plans. We are building an NFT marketplace. As we know, non-fungible tokens, NFTs, are taking the world by storm, and the use case for NFTs keeps rising. LPNT will be making the most of that opportunity. And then we will build a decentralized exchange called a DEX, which will allow you to lend, borrow, and earn rewards. We'll talk about that later. Future plans. Again, we are building our own metaverse. Getting more and more exciting, guys. So, we'll talk about that later also, because we don't have too much time here. But what's the next move? Go get your LPNT now. The opportunity is now. Prices are low at the moment, even though, yes, we need the 750% move, but that's nothing in cryptos. Prices are still low. Development and growth, as you can see, is at full force at the moment. So all the exchanges that you can get it from are Probit Global, BuyUcoin, Coinbazaar, and last but not least, Bittrex, which is one of the OGs, one of the greatest exchanges, one of the oldest exchanges. And of course, don't worry, all of the major wallets that you guys are used to using are also supporting LPNT. So, fun little fact, there's a restaurant in Ras Al Khaimah that accepts LPNT token, and you also get a discount. So take a quick snapshot, that's the restaurant, go check it out. So what's the next step? Come join the community. All of you guys are already in it, I love it. It's one of the fastest growing communities in the crypto world at the moment. It went in 1 year from like 10 people to 300,000. That is really impressive. And to incentivize you guys a little bit, we are giving away 21 million LPNT. That is not a small thing, because as we looked earlier, it's around $13. So these 21 million LPNT will be distributed throughout the community members. And you can learn about that more at our booth. It's number 93. Come join us, come talk to us, we'll explain. So, as I mentioned before, the community is a big part of our philosophy. And yes, we have a lot of virtual meetings, we have a lot of social media posts, etc. But what we really value is physical community as well. So we have a lot of meetups, we have a lot of events, and come join us. Come see what it's all about. And of course, check us out on Twitter, Facebook, official LPNT, and this is Telegram. Come join the Telegram. You get all the info from there about the physical events, etc., etc. And thank you. You guys are lovely. I love you. And this is Luxurious Pro Network.